A traveler named Mara once embarked on a journey to uncover what happiness truly meant across different places. She noticed how the media often declared one nation happiest, then urged everyone else to copy that country's lifestyle. Yet, Mara suspected something deeper. Perhaps each culture's take on happiness was unique, shaped by values and traditions one couldn't simply import. During her journey, she discovered that measuring happiness across the globe can be tricky. People in one region might say they feel joy when their family is at peace, while others find it in professional success, yet both groups would call themselves happy. The traveler realized that statistics from global happiness rankings only reveal a partial truth. They assume every culture defines well-being in the same way, which is far from the case. Mara's first stop was in a Nordic country, famous for leading those world happiness reports. She expected people there to praise the short walks in the woods, or cozy gatherings known locally as a form of comfort. Indeed, many explained that their contentment stemmed from calm, day-to-day routines, seeking inner harmony through tasks like forest bathing or sharing small moments with friends. Yet they didn't necessarily define happiness as excitement or fervent passion. Instead, they valued a sense of stability and communal well-being. Next, Mara ventured to a bustling city in the United States. There, some folks linked happiness with relationships, gathering around barbecues on weekends, making family the center of everyday life. Others found it through professional passion, pouring their hearts into their work. Many believed that achieving your dreams and supporting those you love best captures happiness. These definitions shifted between an outer focus on meaningful relationships and a task focus on personal drive. Heading farther south, Mara spent time in Latin America. She discovered that feeling good often referred to savoring the present moment, cherishing laughter, dancing, and a laid-back approach to daily life. People valued that cheerful, spirited atmosphere above chasing bigger career moves or extraordinary ambitions. Once again, they called that contentment happiness too, though it felt different from what she had seen in the US or the Nordic country. She traveled onward to regions of Asia and observed yet another approach. Some communities prized calmness above excitement. Inner harmony meant a peaceful mindset, often pursued through collective traditions or spiritual practices. Here, happiness didn't necessarily hinge on big emotional highs or personal achievements. Instead, they found fulfillment in balanced routines, quiet reflection, or religious gatherings. This emphasis on low arousal well-being offered an approach quite different from the Western idea of constant progress and self-promotion. In her notes, Mara sketched a rough grid for understanding these variations. On one axis, she wrote inner versus outer, describing whether a culture's happiness sprang from deep introspection or from relationships and external activities. On another axis, relation versus task, some placed relationships first while others valued tasks or goals. From that, she saw four broad models of happiness. 1. Close bonds, focusing on supportive relationships with family or friends, outus relation. 2. Higher consciousness, finding meaning in spiritual or philosophical insight, inner plus relation. 3. Shared activities, doing fulfilling work or leisure with others, outer task. 4. Personal enjoyment, simply feeling good or calm, on your own or among others, inner plus task. Mara realized individuals, even in the same country, could blend these models. After all, a single place might incorporate aspects of all four. She was struck by how these differences, far from superficial, ran deep in language and daily customs. She learned, for instance, that words for happiness in one language could trace roots to luck and fortune, while others linked happiness to growth or harmony. Her final stop was Barcelona, a city she'd visited many times before and had grown to love. It was vibrant and social, yet people also took work seriously. They joked that they had no time for sleep because they pursued both productivity and celebration. To Mara, this hybrid matched her personal definition of happiness, balancing fulfilling tasks with warm relationships. She found joy discussing her research in cafes, then heading off to gather with friends at nighttime festivals. In a way, Barcelona embodied a mix of task plus relation, with a bit of personal enjoyment on top. In the end, Mara's journey revealed that no single culture possessed the ultimate formula for happiness. Each perspective, shaped by history and geography, offered its own wisdom. She concluded that imposing a universal ranking, labeling one place the happiest, wasn't only misleading, it ignored the depth of cultural diversity. Yet she carried home an invaluable lesson. Once you realize that happiness can be defined in many ways, you become free to explore the definition that resonates with your heart. Maybe you feel most alive surrounded by friends, or perhaps you thrive in moments of spiritual reflection. Maybe you chase projects that bring you joy, or you savor the calm and contentment of life's simple pleasures. By learning from these different models, and embracing the one that fits your soul, you can shape your own version of happiness, no matter where you live. Before returning home, Mara jotted one last note in her journal. There's a Barcelona for everyone, a place or a mindset that feels right for who you are. Go find it, or create it yourself. Then, she packed her bags, hoping others might one day follow a similar path of curiosity, openness, and respect for the many ways humans find their bliss.